Yo, what's up? Stangem and John in the house on March
Guys, what up, dogs?
16th.
A recap
March,
last night was on fire.
yes, March 16th, 2023.
All right,
Man, I mean, it's so hot. We got to drop it. We might as well just go right on into it.
let's get this done. Let's do it. Boom. Let's start off with the what we love to do, the yearly. Let's shoot this up really quick. We said what it was going to do, and it did exactly that.
Yeah, exactly.
We continued. Let's start with the yearly where we're at and see where we could possibly go tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday, the end of the contract rollover. We are looking at a possibility of going up here into that contract rollover. Continuous momentum as we're at the highs, right? Now, that's possibility number one. Possibility number two is pulling back into 3960 area as a nice pullback, but more likely we'll continue a trend. I don't know if Asia's going to send it or we're going to pull back exactly into Asia. We got to play it by ear and see what it does. Let's move into a small time frame and see what it did last night. A perfect play set up from the recap.
Perfect last
100%
night.
of what it did happened today. What did we look for? Continuation into Asia, right here. Boom. We went up, and then what did we say? After midnight, right here, where it become a sell. London open, shot back up off of this low right here. Right? This is the yearly low right there that we were looking at. Shot back up and could not hold it. Continued all the way down until New York's open. New York's open returned where? To the infamous London close area, which we called about. We were probably off by a point or two. I called 94, and then it took off. We also had 17. If we didn't get above 17, it was going to be a problem. We came up at the open. I think on this candle, hit 17 and pulled back very hard. But they weren't done with the buying, so they ended up buying it and reversing it right off of London's close. So London sold. They got to their close, and they said, hey, it's time to go. We also had indications. This is from the bank sell-off, right? Interest rates were raised in UK, and it continued to go. We also had a gap to fill at 28 from previous day. We also had the 200 EMA that was not hit by New York. I mean, it was tapped up here and close to here. Actually, we did hit it yesterday in New York and fell off from it. Every time we got closer to that 200, we were rejecting it, going over, selling, hitting it, selling. New York hit it, sold off. But what were we doing? We were in a wedge, like Dob said last night on the video. We are wedging. And guess what happened today? We literally broke that wedge completely.
Tell you what, man, that alligator and fish head was spot on.
100%. Dobbs called it. What did he say at the beginning of the week? Where is halfback?
Yep.
Where was the halfback? He did the numbers for you. You got to pay attention to the halfback. We hit, that wasn't it. It's got to go higher.
Yeah, it's the one above it.
It's the one above it. And 96 was halfback. Where did we go before? We went to 54. We held 54 for a couple of days. I mean, 55. We held 55 for a couple of days as we came down into it. 55, 55. We kept bouncing higher and we hit 96, 24, 96, 24. Boom, right to 50, right to 96. Squeezed right through 54 and boom, right through to 96. Halfback of the whole rotation. We are at halfback of this rotation. What do we expect? We're still going in a contract rollover, but we are at a crucial area. Interest rates and the banks were saved that caused this big drop. That's why we returned back to where they started selling from, right here. Realistically, before these banks had reported this bad news and everybody's bailing them out. The government bailed out the Valley National, the Silicon Valley banks, and just announced today was JP Morgan bailed out that other bank. A couple other banks bailed them out. Bank of America. Realistically, all they did was deposit money into their accounts, which is fake money. Doesn't matter. They don't want the market to come down right now, and that kind of news is not going to make the Feds move on a pivot. The pivot means not raising interest rates. And what happens out the UK starting in the morning? As soon as this report comes out, they say that they're not raising, that they're raising interest rates 0.50. So in that case, if they're raising interest rates, the market will shoot up. Why? Because we're not done with interest rates. When the interest rates stop being raised, the market will come down. But as the market, for them, in order for them to make money, they will make money on the drop. But they will only drop it when interest rates are done being raised, because the long-term effects will take into effect from there on. And it has to be at a certain price so they could start buying it at the lows. But as of now, this whole move is rotated to the top side, like we've been saying forever right now. And what is going on the yearly? We got lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We could still possibly go into here in the summer and have a big drop in October. Remember, they reported CPI data. CPI data came at 6.0, and we are at 4.75, I think, on the interest rates. To combat inflation, that interest rate has to be higher than the CPI data. So if CPI data starts coming in less than that interest rate, the market will drop. But if we don't get CPI data under control, they will continue interest rates hikes, and the market will continue to go up until they're done raising interest rates. All right, what do we expect tonight? We said it. We're at a high. We could possibly go up a little bit more and roll over into midnight. The same play every night. It occurs almost every night. If not, we are going to come straight down. They will pull down. It could gap down or anything because it wasn't breaking out at the open. I mean, at the end of the day, it did not break out. The range was already set, and we're already above London's close range. And if you set up for it on a 15-minute chart, let's see, our range isn't that big realistically. We did make a big move, and look at London's closes right here. So can we pull back right here? Almost the same play. It looks almost the same. So
It's
yes,
almost the same. Need to look to see where a London Open is on the left.
London Open is down here.
Left hand side.
Is
Left,
right down here.
left.
Oh, the other one?
Look left. You gotta look left.
It's all the way over there.
We gotta find where's the closest one.
It's up here. Wait. Nope. Where do they sell it
If
off?
we're at halfback, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I don't know. London's Open's down here. It matches up. London's Open and London's close today were at the same price. They just took it higher. Like this was literally a squeezing. So this is the candle that we're probably going to fall back to. Because look, no halfback testing. This candle right here is very crucial. That is the candle that if we pull back, it'll pull back to that candle right here. No halfback was tested on that candle. I know because I was trying to short it right to it. And then I went long to it. When it did this, I went long on this candle. And I covered this sell right here. I was thinking we were going to pull back into it.
If you look left though, look at that big candle on Thursday. They're already inside that candle. They're probably going to, it's possibly that 10 a.m. candle.
That's right here.
Over there.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
I mean, we're right here. That's the deciding factor right here. We could possibly sweep this candle right here. Yeah, that's probably the candle that's probably the highlight right now. And we're right below it. So yeah, we'll probably sweep this high.
Remember, whole number. If we get above whole number, we can go 40. So
that is true.
Just remember that. Keep that in the back of your mind.
It could squeeze us up all the way up here. I mean, would that put us at 40 now? Put us well up here.
Yeah, puts us up there in that 10 o'clock candle.
Yeah, can't put us all the way up there. We could go sweep this high right here. And it puts us right here, which is literally that high.
Momentum's going. So
we are moving with the momentum of this, and that puts us right here. So this area is crucial right here. Can we have a pullback? Yes, of course. We're going to play for what it is. But can we go up and then pull back into Friday and they sell off? Yes. Like this, and I come back down here. It could continue to go up. It does not have to stop. And we're above the monthly low. Everything here is very bullish. It's very, like, this is the area that we were supposed to take off from. Remember, we were talking about this taking off from here. in time, and look, it hit halfback. So the possibility of this above halfback, it could go all the way up here until Friday. It could do a big squeeze with the rollover. It could go bananas.
Mhm.
Can they continue his momentum? Yes. This is a huge candle today.
But we need a pullback. We do need a pullback.
Well, this is only a first day, Dobbs. Remember, this was a red day, and this is red, green, green, green. So look, this is a decent sized candle. Can we have another one? Yeah, we could have another one of those. Until Friday, I mean, it's 3 week rollover, the contract rollover, everything's happening today. So
It could gap it too.
yeah, if it gaps, it's just going to continue to go.
Could gap.
The key for us right here, the safe place up here. If it comes down, we're looking for, we go into London's close range. We're looking for this move back down and then possibly move back up. It's got to hold a halfback, and we're literally this candle's almost the same size as that candle. So even if you take this high, right, and we pull back, it's the same halfback. So it's kind of, we talked about this last night that we were going to pull back and we were going to take off. It did exactly just that, and we hit the 200. Do we have a return back down here? Remember, 200 is right down here as well. 200 is at 39.47. So this area is going to be the area that's going to be crucial. Do we have to pull back here? Absolutely not. But if it does, oh, there goes the market opening, gapping down. Gap down.
We'll buy the gap. Probably continue on.
Let's see how this market looks to be closing. So our range is really not that big neither. Yeah, our range is right there, and we're already inside the range. We gapped inside the range. So halfback is right here. And let's set up the set up the 1545 candle. See where our levels are at, and then we'll call it a wrap. It's already started the market, so we got to get this done. A little bit late today, but this is how you set up for Asia. Every night is the same thing. We broke out yesterday, and this thing's coming down. It's already below halfback, so set up every night and play for it is. And it's already doing kind of what we kind of said. And there it goes right there. Our range is small, so maybe we just pull back here and then keep it moving.
Well, I mean, they're going to take profit. So
yeah, but let's say like this range is really tiny that
but it's only going to let them take so much.
That we could fall back here and then take the hell off.
Yeah.
We still got that range. So maybe not even
that doji right here is where we're going.
This one?
Middle of that doji, got that circle.
Possibly.
What is that? What price is that?
This one is 84.
Okay.
I think some keys here are gonna be going to 30-minute. We'll see the keys right here. I guess that's one key. This key right here is very important.
Yes, that doji. And possibly this low of that doji as well.
Yeah. Let's see. And I really don't like that color. That got really, really ugly. I still don't like that color. I think it's my screen, but let's do a different color. There we go. That price is it right there.
Gap down, get everybody off sides, and then probably rivet to the top.
Yeah, that's how big of a gap was that? Oh, that was a big one. Yeah, so we've seen this before that they gap it down like this, and then it literally goes sideways into 2100, and then it not sideways, but it'll continue a little bit, and then it'll pop up. So,
yep, fill that gap, and then gap and go.
Yeah,
or at least make it appear that way.
Well, as of now, we have the scenario come down here, but only time will tell right now. So
I think that's it right there. That's probably the only pullback we're gonna get.
So we got a nice setup for tomorrow. And that's about it, guys. Like, it was a good play last night. Let's see what it does until Friday. They could possibly take profit until Friday because they don't know if other banks are going to come out with more news. So be mindful of that. It was a nice big return back today. And we kind of swept that high on the yearly.
Yep.
Oh,
Y'all know risk disclosures, knowing where price is headed is our edge. We know how the market moves. You don't believe us? Come check us out. We do it every day, same time, same place. I believe so.
Cause so many time passed by. Don't know why I'm losing my mind. Ego was so strong inside. At this point I just lived a lie. I just lived a lie. I wish I could tell you why. I wish I could feel you again, but I know it's too late, and I know you're away. There's a chance to apologize. Nah, nah, nah. It's a goodbye, just a goodbye. Forever and ever, you'll never come back. Just a goodbye, forever goodbye. I sit in my ride, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, thinking about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I sit in my ride. So many time passed by. I saw you last time. This is my last ride. I wish we're gonna see us on the other side.